Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is StrangerPalooza. We're at the 2023 SEMA Show in Las Vegas, and we're actually in the Overland Experience. You can see it right there, Overland Experience. We are in the RRE booth, and we're here with Andreas.
Welcome.
Lola and I are now official brand ambassadors for Coachmen Class B. So I wanted to take a moment to tell you guys why we, as Vanasaurs, like it says on our t-shirt, are very excited about our partnership with Coachmen Class B.
First off, Coachmen RVs has been a leader to the great outdoors since 1964.
So next is the fact that Coachmen really cares about you as an owner, whether you bought new or used. After you buy your van, they really take care of you.
With Coachmen Class B, you have all the options. Coachmen builds on all three van platforms. On the Mercedes Sprinter, it's a Coachmen Galleria. The Ford Transit is a Coachmen Beyond. And Ram ProMaster is a Coachmen Nova.
Lastly, best value for money. We've had our van for 2 years, and Coachmen builds to the highest standards of quality and craftsmanship. You can't go wrong with a Coachmen Class B. So if you're interested, check out the link in our description and find the Coachmen van that's best for you. Thank you, thank you. You guys, basically I want to explain to folks out there, you guys build the stuff that we see here, but you're not the installers, right?
Yeah, so we have two arms. Box manufacturer, you can see it here. We are building composite panel boxes.
Okay.
They can be on Sprinters, but they can be on Fords, they can be on large truck chassis.
Okay.
That's where everything started. And
Yeah.
over the years, we do that since over 38 years, we used lots of components we liked. Lighting, water filters. And out of that, we developed a business here in the US, bringing parts and components from Europe, tested according to the US and Canadian standards. And we have a certified upfitter network, and they can install the safety relevant components.
Yes, exactly. So if you're a do-it-yourself, what you would do is get in touch with these guys, and then they will connect you to the closest professionals around you to put it in. And that's based on liability and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
you always, if your family is driving with you in a van, for example, if you put our Smartfloor in and you come in an accident, you need to make sure that the seats stay in position and nothing happens.
Absolutely.
And it's all glued in and counterbolted, but it's always good if a trained professional is doing that.
Absolutely. So what you guys are going to see here is lots of really good ideas, but if you're interested, you need to go to RRE, and you'll direct
We can
them
always
in the
help.
right
Yes,
direction.
we can answer the questions, and then we hopefully find a very close upfitter for the installation.
Okay, awesome. Now, what I like is this expedition box. So this can go not just on a Sprinter. You can make
All
this
sizes.
for a Transit.
Exactly. We press our own panels. We build our own doors and hatches, so we can scale it to match a specific chassis. We have done as small as Tacomas. And we have done big 6x6 chassis as well. So that doesn't matter. The raw material is always a highly insulated sandwich panel. And out of that we can make different shapes, we can make different lengths. So that is
so even for a bigger builder, instead of them figuring out how to get that box made,
we build a lot of boxes for upfitters, yes. Here, for example, in the US, there's one in Michigan, ADV Mobile. We have lots of upfitters in Europe using only the empty shell, and then they do their magic for the interior.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if you come along with us? We'll take a look at some stuff. This looks great. I love the color, everything. And so this has Iglhault all rod on it. So that's the complete, like a real 4x4 system.
Exactly. Iglhault is converting 4x2 chassis to 4x4s. They have 3 mechanical lockers. It's really capable. They lift it a little bit. You have beefier tires. This one is a 5-ton chassis because of the size of the box. You need a little more room for
But if you really
stuff.
want the real stuff, this is where you go. We did a video with, I cannot remember who, but he was at Overland Expo West. I think you probably know.
Maybe Daniel?
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel from Iglhault.
Yes.
He helped with that build, so he was basically supporting that. We sent a 4x2 chassis over to Europe. They converted it. And you can also have a quick look inside. You can see the high-low
this is the real, as well. This is the real deal. Yeah.
So here in between,
you look in here.
Here in between the driver and passenger seat, you have another little gear shifter for the high-low. and then you have actually 3 mechanical lockers, front, middle, rear, for maximum off-road capabilities.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the real deal. That's what you want if you're really, you know, going off-road. So this is something you guys do as well, or?
No, yeah, this is a product we are buying, in fairness.
Okay.
But we always try to select components matching to the overall size, to the overall height. This is also available with 5 steps. So we have different ways to come into the car, but it doesn't help if the box is nice and you cannot enter
Right,
it.
exactly. Oh, you need some kind of ladder there every time. Okay, once you guys go up, I'm right behind you.
Who wants to go first?
There you go. We'll take the folks in there. So the insulation on this, how thick is that?
Yeah, that one is like a 57 millimeter thick wall, so like 2.1 inches roughly. Usually we have 60 millimeter walls in our standard builds, but we need to be lightweight for the sprinters. That's why we chose a special FRP laminate on the outside and inside, which is thinner, diagonal woven for maximum strength. You can see it basically here as well. So you see the diagonal woven pattern of the fiberglass,
Oh, I see it,
of the fibers that is reinforcing the panel, and we can build a lightweight but very strong box.
Yeah, that kind of like cross stitch.
It cross stitches it, and then you have in all directions you have strong shear forces.
Oh, very good. Is this a bathroom here, or this is just a pass through?
Very important for our customers is usually the pass through to the driver cab.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So that is actually something we always need. If you come into a situation where you want to just leave and don't want to go outside. So pass-through is always a safety feature. Lots of customers really enjoy.
If there's lions out there trying to eat you, anything else.
not so common here in the US, but maybe some other lions.
Right, exactly. We'll just leave it as that. The bathroom looks great too. This is a pretty well-sized bathroom. I like the sink.
Yeah, and the beauty is really we have, for example, here a heated wall. So if you put your towels in front of it, it's heated, and it's also heating that room. So you can individually basically say what temperatures do you like in the bathroom, what do you like in the in the bed area. So it has complete floor heating, hydronic floor heating. Okay. So very comfortable also in the winter.
So this can go somewhere where there's very cold temperatures.
Yeah, exactly. We always build it in a way that you can use it full 4 season, nice and cozy.
Oh, very nice. All right. So, and then obviously this is your living side of it.
Yeah, this is designed for 2 people, so it has 2 seats in the front. We also made a small dinette. We have lots of storage everywhere, comfortable bed for 2 with a large skylight above, storage everywhere. Yeah, we are using these storage boxes.
Oh, so these pull out.
You can pull them out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And the beauty is, if you have something home, you just take the empty box with you and can slide it in.
Yeah, that's great. So you could do all your packing, bring those boxes,
and then you just put
them in there. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Sure. There you go.
Yeah, that's a short one. We have 2 short ones for small
So you can put what you need to put in here, and then
you just slide it back in.
There you go. Yeah, and then here's another one.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
We try to utilize every little spot for storage.
Plenty of storage up here, and a sunroof you can go through. I like the idea of this is almost like one of those like catering trucks or something.
Yeah, we can also sell tacos. No, but we call it panorama hatch. It's very popular. If you have a nice view to the beach, not like today here. Almost we have the circus here.
Yeah.
No, but you have a
that's
nice,
iconic.
iconic hotel. No, but it's really very popular. If you don't want to carry everything out for a quick breakfast, you just push it open. You have your breakfast almost outside, and you are very fast back on the road.
And it feels cool in here. I don't think you're running an AC. I know you have an AC, but you're not running anything.
No, not in these temperatures.
Yeah. So like this, you could just pull up, save some energy. And is there a, can you get kind of a screen to go over this?
We make custom screens as well. We don't do that on the exhibitions because then nobody can look inside them. For doors and all hatches, we also have fly screens.
This is very nice. I like this. You got a convection.
Yeah, and then the fridge.
This is a slide out.
Our little stuff we need here for the exhibition.
This is why. Oh, there you go. Full size sink here.
Yeah.
That folds up like that. Very big, square, which a lot of people like.
What's the water capacity?
This one has 52-ish gallons of fresh water.
Oh, that's great. And then here's your control panel. It looks
Everything,
like for
you
everything.
control the lights,
Yeah.
you control the electric,
Yeah.
so the...
I like the fact, I don't think I've ever seen ambient walls, Andreas.
Yeah.
The ambient heat in walls. I
No,
don't think I've
yeah,
ever seen that in anything.
that is basically not so difficult for us to build because
Mm-hmm.
we press our own panels, so we don't buy them from anyone. So we have our own vacuum
Yeah.
tables.
You could
so
sandwich in those.
We integrate
Yeah.
the pipes, and then that's fairly easy for us
Mm-hmm.
because we are using our own materials and
Okay.
our own panels.
Very cool. That's very cool. Let's go take, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah. So how big is the battery here? I'm assuming you can do different sizes,
This
right?
one has basically a 400 amp hour battery bank in 24 volts. No? So we use
Oh.
a 24 volt system.
Oh, okay.
So
That's nice.
that equals roughly 800 amp hours and 12 volts.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. And then you've got like outside. Oh, this would be it
Yeah,
right here. I
that's
see that.
that's
Watch
the
it.
compartment with all the
Yeah, lots of
garage
storage.
stuff, lots of storage. The water tank is there. All is heated. Also, that floor is heated here.
Oh, great.
So nothing can freeze.
Mm-hmm.
The batteries can charge easily. The water will never freeze. So we are having all tanks inside.
You've
the
thought about
vehicle.
everything. I see you've got your fuse panel here.
Yeah.
All.
Also, basically quick release. So if
Yeah.
you have a problem, you don't need to worry. Do you have the right one with
Yeah.
you? You can put it back in after you repaired
Yeah.
the problem.
And this looks like commonly available fuses too, right?
Yeah, these ones are a little more special. It's a blade
Okay.
fuse, but you
Oh.
can see the little red knob here, so you don't need to exchange them. You basically put them
Oh.
back in.
Oh, okay.
So if you had an electrical issue, you repair it, and then you can
Put it
just
back in.
put it back in.
Oh, cool. All right, got it. And then you've got some other storage boxes out here.
All
as
the
well.
way
That's really
around
nice, yeah.
for all your gear you want to carry with you.
Big spare wheel here, spare tire on the back. Very nice. And this would be going into the other side, and then obviously more storage. So this is great. All right, so let's see. So I noticed that you've got some cases out here. Like this is really cool. The seat. What's going on here?
That's actually just for us that when we travel and we want
Oh.
a comfortable seat.
Okay.
That's also a company from Germany. We are not really selling it here,
Mm-hmm.
but we are using it very often to just relax in the evening
Oh,
or
okay.
sit down with some customers.
Okay.
It's just a cool idea. You can just close it down,
Yeah.
and
Just
it's
lift it up.
waterproof. You can
Yeah.
basically put it on a roof carrier if
Yeah.
you want. So,
Yeah.
and I saw it in Europe, and I said, okay, one in orange
That's a
for
good
one in orange for me.
Yes, really good idea. And there's some other ideas out here for storage that you can use. Like I noticed you've got outside.
It's the
cooking.
same thing. Mokubo is a very, very nice product. It's, in my opinion, one of the nicest made kitchen boxes I have ever seen. You see, they have really thought everything through. Everything is nice and
Yeah.
tight. You can slide this. You
Yeah.
have your little cups and everything.
And the plates.
Even your breakfast plate is here.
Yeah.
You have your knives on the other side. It's just so nicely made.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, and you can use it in lots of different applications.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. So now you guys will see there's a field van here. You guys did a collaboration with Field
Yeah,
Vans.
they
We have
are-
a separate video for that, but
Perfect. Yeah, you explained everything. They're
Yeah.
using our flooring solution from Smartfloor. They're
Yeah.
using our pop top.
pop top.
A very good partnership we have with Field Vans.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then what we want to take a look at here is the seats.
Yes,
So this converts into a bed. We've got two different
Exactly.
sizes, right?
we have two different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
The widest one we have is 150 centimeters, a classic three-seater across.
Mm-hmm.
And the beauty is it folds into a bed.
Mm-hmm.
It has a very short seat base. Older benches had a long seat base,
Oh, okay.
and the kids couldn't sit. It was
Couldn't get your
always
leg up, yeah.
squeezing their legs.
Right.
This one has this push pedal. You also see it here on the floor
So
itself.
this is the narrower one.
That is a narrow one. That's the narrowest we have.
Oh, okay.
But it's basically in the track, and you can push it back and forward. So it's not
Oh.
only fixed mount. When you press the panel, you see
Yeah,
the
so
open
this
and
is
the
on the
lock.
Smartfloor
right
here,
now,
yeah.
it's in the lock mechanism, and you can push the bed back and forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you want the kids very close to the driver and passenger while driving,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but you need the bed space all the way in the back of the van, no problem.
Just move
you
it.
just push it back.
So you unlock
lock
it, move it
in,
down. Yeah.
Move it down.
Oh, cool.
So your kids can be close. but you also have the bed in the right position.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So there's 2 sizes for this right now.
We have actually 3 sizes.
3,
We brought
okay.
to the show, the narrowest and the widest, and there's also one in the middle.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so that's the newest product we have tested on
Yeah.
the Smartfloor. It's really the first time that we are showing it here.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You know, once again, like I said, for ideas for what folks are looking for out there, that's
Yeah. So it gives you maximum flexibility for your floor plan planning.
Yeah.
So if you have already something in mind and you need to get space for your kids,
yeah.
we have either a bed on top with
Right.
With a pop top,
Yeah.
or if
this.
you want to fold.
Yeah.
Another
I believe
seat
in
into a
when
bed.
we did the video on the field van, you can seat 8 people and sleep 6 people.
Yeah. So
Which is amazing.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
These benches help to fulfill that.
Yeah.
You comfortable seating and comfortable bed at night.
Right, absolutely. Awesome. Thank you for showing us that. I'm glad to see you guys are coming up with more things for the smart floors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always something we try to push. We came
Yeah.
last year with a partner with our floor heating solution. So if you want to run floor heating through the hollow
Right.
chambers,
Yeah.
and we have a new comfort seat developed between the nice Schillmann seats we have also
Right.
tested. We have one level lower.
Oh,
so we
okay.
always try to fill some gaps
cool. Yeah,
when
so if the
customers say, hey,
Yeah.
what is going
Yeah,
on
if
here?
the Schillmann is a little bit too high of a step up, you've got an entry level.
We have an entry level
Nice.
as well.
Okay.
So that's always what we try. We listen to the
Yeah.
customers. What do they enjoy?
Right.
And if we can make it work, we do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's go through here. I think
Yep.
we're going to take a look at this van
Yeah.
over here, but I think Daniel did this, right? So we're going to probably switch
Dan-
over to Daniel. Is he around?
Dan did the interior,
Yeah.
and Tim from Atlan Vans did the exterior.
Oh, okay. Looks
He
great.
he will be here tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay.
Dan and his team were working super hard on the super nice Alcantara interior.
Yeah.
And on the outside, we worked with several partners, dark for the fenders and for the snorkel.
Yeah.
And we have CA tuned for the bumpers and everything. So
Okay.
this is really a collaboration. You see the long list of names who made
Right.
this happen.
Yeah.
But much
I like that
appreciated.
carbon fiber
Yeah.
minimal bumper I saw over there. That's interesting. So you guys will be able to have this going forward, right?
So there's always 2 ways to look into a van.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously the off-road, and you need to have a strong mount for big lights.
Right.
But sometimes you're not using it off-road. You just want an elegant bumper. It's a design element as
Yeah,
well.
but
And
you want it to be lightweight.
And lightweight,
Yeah,
but you still have the eye for your hidden winch bumper, so
Yeah.
you can still do that. So the carbon fiber obviously gives your van a complete different look.
Yeah.
It goes very well.
So when
with
you're like in the mall, you know, you can still you can hitch
park
up to
it
another car and
next
pull
to
yourself
the
up.
you park it next to the
You look
GT3.
great. Yeah.
It will still look
Yeah.
great.
And then if you really need to do the real off-road stuff.
Then you can still go for a metal bumper.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we have the matching fenders, the
Yeah.
over fender, and we also have the matching snorkel.
Oh,
so,
wow, yeah, this looks great.
So if you want to show off a little bit with some
Yeah.
carbon fiber parts, that's
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah. Okay, so are there any other carbon fiber parts you're looking at? Bumper, you got snorkel.
So it's really bumper, it's the
Oh, the
fenders,
fender.
and the snorkel. This is what we have on this
Okay,
one in
right.
carbon fiber.
Okay, cool. So what we'll do here is we'll switch over to Danny, which I
Yes,
don't
absolutely.
see him right now.
He can explain much better
Yes.
what
Thanks.
what
I
they
appreciate
did.
it. Yes.
Thanks for coming
Thank
in
you.
today.
I appreciate
Thanks
that.
a lot.
All right, so forgive the audio. That, you know, obviously we're here at SEMA, so people are competing with their sound systems. But we've got Daniel here, and you're out in Upfitters.
That is correct.
And this is your van build here
This is
that
our
we're
van
looking
build,
at.
yes, the
Okay.
interior on that. We did
Yeah.
this for RRE Global. We did the interior, and then we had some other guys that did all the exterior parts
Yeah.
of it.
Okay. So what are we looking at inside here? Obviously, we've got the smart floors. I like this color or covering on it.
Okay. So we basically have the smart floor that we installed. This is Andreas's smart floor, and this was his color that he chose on there. And then everything else, we just did our basic build that we do on all our vans,
Okay.
but we upgraded. So
Okay.
all the door panels have been covered,
Okay.
all the D pillars,
Yeah.
C pillars.
So these are
B pillars.
insulated and covered.
These are insulated and covered.
Very nice.
We did the stitching on everything. We got Alcantara bed by Rome Rest.
Yeah, that feels really good.
This is our bed system. We did the flares from RRE, but then we covered everything again with Alcantara. Our cabinets, our headliners are all covered in Alcantara. Everything is just, we did all the seating and everything in this van
Right.
with our team.
So what basically is you guys' philosophy? We were talking with Andreas that, RRE brings in the material or builds this stuff, and then obviously folks need to go to installers like yourself. How do you look at it? How do you plan out how you build a van?
Well, it's pretty simple. We're in the business of selling vans. We're part of the dealership group, Swickard Automotive.
Okay.
And so we just built a van that would fit a working lifestyle. So if you want to go camping in it, it's set up to go camping. But if you want to lift up the beds and remove some seats, then you can throw in your plywood, you can throw in your motorcycle, you can do whatever you want in this thing. It's not just a motorhome where you've got the bathrooms and everything in there.
Right.
But we have a lot of different options that we can do a kitchenette in there. Again, pull in, pull out, toilet systems and things like that.
Oh, okay.
But for the base unit like this is just so you can use it as everyday driver, or if I want to go fishing, hunting.
Yeah, so like a weekender during the
whatever.
week you're doing whatever your trade is, kind of a thing. Oh, okay, cool. And then I noticed we were talking about this off camera. Is this like a modular power pack we're looking at here?
So this is, there's a lot of different ones out there on the market right now. This is done by Energy. And this is their tactical. It's not out on the market. We'll be out later on this year, out on the market.
'Cause this is relatively small.
Yes, and it's gone through some military testing and whatnot on there, hence the coloring and what you've got there. But this is a 1500 watt inverter inside here, MPPT for your solar controller, and you've got, this is stackable up to 5 batteries, and then you can daisy chain to another set of batteries over there as well.
Oh, okay.
And so the way we've got it set up in here, we can operate all our 12-volt system inside here. It will charge with the vehicle. It will charge with solar. And if you have an emergency at home, you can take it out of the vehicle and plug in your refrigerator or whatnot in there.
Cool. Yeah, so you can always expand it as well.
I could expand it
if I
as well.
need more power. Okay, awesome. Can we go around and go inside here? Well, first of all, before we do that, here in the doors, I noticed you guys have some like boxes, tire carriers, and there's something on the other side.
Right.
Where did this stuff come from?
This is all Expo. This is all Andreas's equipment. And again, this is all glued on and bolted onto the door skin.
Right.
I think it's a superior installation.
Okay.
Process. We've installed a lot of different styles out there.
Right.
But this one's really nice, and then you can mount whatever you want onto it. So we've obviously got a tire carrier on here. You got your storage box over here, and then you can put ski carriers like you got there, tall storage boxes. There's a lot of things you can add onto this. It's pretty modular.
Oh, okay, very nice. And that's the reason why, because of how this gets installed on, bolted and glued in, which is a lot like how the floors go in.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely an industrial sort of process you have to do. Do you want to go around this way, Lola, or come back this way? Okay, oh, the tires.
Okay, so
and we've got
we got the carbon fiber wheel wells over here. That's again brought in by Andreas.
Yeah,
and then we've got
really good looking.
And then we've got the wheels that were designed by us and built here in built overseas, but designed by a group over here in the U.S.
I like how you guys. I'm not sure what kind of
That's just
material
it's kind of like a rhino liner.
It's like a rhino liner, bed
X
liner.
I think it is. Yeah.
X liner. That looks great. And the same thing with these sideboards, right?
Yeah, those are by CA Tune.
Okay. Is this a wrap on here?
Yes, that is a wrap.
This is a wrap. Okay, and then you also have the pinstriping going on. Yeah. That looks really great. Obviously, the snorkel. Andreas was telling us about that.
Yeah, we got all the carbon fibers all matching. Same thing with the steering wheel. Steering wheel is carbon fibered as well.
Yeah.
Same company that's doing all these other pieces.
So are they doing this just for sprinters, or is this available for the Transit, for example?
No, just for sprinter right now.
Just for sprinters. Okay. Very cool. And I noticed you've got that same. I like this. I like how this looks.
Yeah, that was all
on the Mercedes star and everything here. That's great. And then we showed that bumper, so you could theoretically, if you wanted to, go for something lightweight.
Yeah.
Less utilitarian here. Yeah. That's really nice. Can we go in?
Sure. Okay. So again, the interior is all Alcantara. We did Alcantara on the center panels of the seats, and then leather on the outsides, on the bolsters and whatnot.
This looks really great. I mean, I've never seen the Shillman with Alcantara on the inside.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And then, you know, we had Sarah, who's part of our upholstery team. I had her have her put a bunch of drawings for Andres to pick a pattern style, and this is what Andres picked, and that's how we.
Oh, okay, okay, I see. Yeah, so it's kind of pleated a little bit.
It's pleated.
Yeah, very nice.
Same thing with all this stuff. This is all, our team did a great job on the interior, down to the little bezels and everything else that we put in here.
Now, do you guys work on transits, or you just mostly stick to sprinters?
We mainly work on sprinter, though. We had a Ford dealer, and so we started doing transits, and we still have friends in that dealership group, so we will be developing a kit for the transits as well.
Oh, you will? Okay, cool. All right, very nice. And then all through here is the Smart Track system, so you can move things around.
Right, you can actually, you can move wherever
you
you want, but you could also add they've got their full-size sofa over there that you can put in here, but you can also bring in your motorcycle in here, and you can tie your motorcycle down in here as well.
So with that sofa, if you want more sleeping space, you could put one of those in, convert it out to a bed. You can do the wide one if you want, or the narrow one. Yeah,
that's correct.
And I think Andreas was saying then you can pretty much pick any position here to slide it up and down on the tracks wherever it's suited.
Yeah, we can lift up the bed, and you can slide these seats all the way back. All the way forward, stack them right in front of each other. There's a lot of things you can do.
Oh, okay. One final thing. What do you guys have up on the roof here? Do you have storage, solar panels?
Right now, it's just a storage area that you can have solar panels up there. You can put boxes up there, whatever you want up there.
Oh, very nice. All right. Dan, this is one of the really good-looking vans that I've seen here in a while. I really like how you guys outfitted this out. So for folks out there who want to find out more about this stuff, you can check out RRE Global.
RRE, well, you get you all your components. You got CA Tune that'll get you your bumpers and your running boards. Out in Upfitters, we can do all your interior. We'll do your wheels. We can add whatever you want on there, so we can basically do this exact same.
Okay, where are you guys
setup.
Located, and how can people get in touch with you?
We're in Wilsonville, Oregon.
Okay.
You can reach us at outandupfitters.com. And then we've also, you can reach us at our Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville store.
Okay.
Any of those locations.
There you go. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You take care.
So there you guys go. I hope you've got some really good ideas. Just remember the theme of this is if you want to put a lot of these things in, because it's like engineering that has to do with your safety, your life, you want to go to professional upfitters for that, as Andreas was saying in the beginning. So that's our coverage here for the 2023 SEMA Show. We've got more videos coming for you guys. Big thanks to Lola on the camera. We're out of here. We'll see you. Bye.
All right, guys. Take care. Thanks.